Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, we complete the chromosomal anomalies.
The learning objective of this lecture are: learn the terms that describe the abnormalities in chromosomal structure, such as deletions, duplication, translocation, isochromosome, and inversion. And describe and distinguish different chromosomal operations in man with examples.
What's the meaning of mosaicism? Is the presence of two or more populations of the cells with different genotypes in the one individual. This condition can be result from the non-disjunction or from the chromosomal lagging during the mitosis in the zygote or in the nuclei in early embryo. يعني هنا بسبب تأخر الكروموسومات أثناء عملية الانقسام في الزيغوت أو في النواة في الإمبريو نتيجة لعدة أسباب، منها قد يكون نتيجة لتحطم الميتوتيك سبندل، فالكروموسومات تبقى في مكانها ولا ترحل إلى القطب الآخر. As a result, forming mosaic including male and female phenotypes has a special name, true hermaphroditism. The main type of the chromosomal mosaics in the human is XXXY, resulted from the fusion of the two zygotes formed by a sperm fertilizing an ovum and the other formed by second sperm fertilizing a polar body. Such a person can have both testes and ovaries, that it is called true hermaphroditism or true hermaphrodite.
In this figure shows different levels of mosaicism.
The other type, pseudohermaphroditism, in which having gonadal tissue of only one sex, and unlike the true hermaphroditism. Male pseudohermaphroditism, having 46XY and have only testicular tissue. Female pseudohermaphroditism have 46 and XX karyotype and have only ovarian tissue. In both types, the sexual organs are ambiguous and have anomalies which tend to make them resemble those of the opposite sex. This picture shows the crisis of the champion runner Semenya with World Athletics after tests showing him is hermaphrodite, that means have both female and male sexual characteristics. We are complete of the abnormal chromosome number or numerical aberration. Now we talk about structural aberration. Beside the crossover, the chromosomes breaks and followed by reunion, that it is lead to maybe either stable chromosome or unstable chromosome. What's the meaning of stable chromosome? Stable chromosome means that capable to passing through the cell division، يعني يستطيع المرور خلال السيل division لاحتوائه على centromere. Other type, unstable chromosomes, that mean fail of the chromosome to undergo cell division. There are many types of the unstable chromosomes, either acentric chromosome and ring chromosome and dicentric chromosome. Dicentric chromosome resulted from breaks of the both chromosomes containing the segment containing centromere, then reunion, that it is form of the chromosome containing 2 centromere or called dicentric chromosome. This type and the other types, ring and eccentric chromosome, fail to pass through the cell division because of eccentric without any centromere and the ring chromosome abnormal type تكون شكلها غير طبيعي لأن بشكل حلقي وليست بشكل مستقيم فما يتعرف عليه الميتوتيك spindle. And the dicentric chromosome contain both chromosomes. There are 5 types of these aberrations. 1. Deletion or deficiencies. That means is the loss of the a portion of the chromosomes. There are 2 types, either terminal deletion, the deletion which occurs at the end of the segment, the other type, interstitial deletion, the deletion which occurs between 2 breaks in the centric chromosome. This image shows the terminal deficiency and interstitial deficiency. From these types of the deletion results either eccentric fragments, that mean without centromere, or ring chromosomes. The ring chromosomes is a type of deletion which both ends have been lost and the 2 broken ends have reunited to form ring-shaped figure. Deletions are usually lethal when homozygous, even when the heterozygous causes abnormalities. For example, in a human, cry-do-cat or called cat-cry syndrome. Cry-do-cat syndrome caused by result by the deletion of part of the short arm of 1 copy of the chromosome number 5. The affected individual has small head, mentally retarded, facial abnormalities, and the infant cry resembled to cat. Cry of the cat individual sound like cat crying. Why? Due to the larynx of the child is improbably developed because of deletion of part of the short arm of 1 copy of chromosome number 5.
The other type of structural aberration is duplication. Duplication, that means is the presence of extra piece of the chromosome. This extra piece may be result from either duplication within a chromosome, as appear in this image, or attached to the non-homologous chromosome called translocation. Sometimes a piece breaks off on a chromosome and fuses on the end of the other homologous chromosome. This process leads to the duplication of the one chromosome and deletion in the other chromosome. الدبليكيشن هو وجود قطعة إضافية من الكروموسوم تنتج من إما بتضاعف نفس القطعة من ضمن الكروموسوم كما يظهر في هذه الصورة، أو نتيجة للعملية تسبب الترانسلوكيشن التي تحدث ما بين الكروموسومات الغير متشابهة، أو ممكن أن يحدث ما بين الكروموسومات المتشابهة حيث يحدث قطع في أحد الكروموسومات وإضافة هذه القطعة المحذوفة إلى الكروموسوم الآخر المشابه. هذه العملية تنتج أحد الكروموسومات يكون تنتج هذه أحد الكروموسومات تكون نهايته محذوفة والآخر تكون بإضافة.
Duplication, like deletions, are more likely to cause symptoms if they are extensive. For example, the duplication of the chromosome number 15 do not produce a phenotype unless they repeat several genes. In this image shows in the type 1 and type 2 with a small duplication in chromosome number 15 that causes no symptom, whereas in the type 3 there are large duplication that it is cause seizures and mental retardation، يعني تسبب لنا نوبات صرع وتخلف عقلي.
The third type of the structural aberration is called inversion, in which involves fragmentation of the chromosomes followed by reconstitution, but with a section inverted. That means the segment of the chromosome is turned around 180 degrees. There are two types of the inversion according to the position of the centromere. First type, paracentric inversion, in which the centromere does not included within the inverted segment as appear in this image. The other types called pericentric, if the centromere is included. بالبريسنتريك تكون السنترومير من ضمن القطعة المقلوبة. The other type of structural aberration is called translocation, in which the rearrangement of parts or exchange of parts between non-homologous chromosomes. There are three types of translocation. First, reciprocal translocation, in which the two non-homologous chromosomes exchange segments without centromere. This type may or may not be harmful. في هذا النوع من الترانسلوكيشن هو يحدث استبدال بالقطع الكروموسومية ما بين الكروموسومات الغير متشابهة. For example, about reciprocal translocation, the translocation between chromosome number 2 and chromosome number 20, that it is called syndrome that called Alagille, that produces distinctive facial features and abnormalities of the eyes and ribs. The other types of translocation is called Robertsonian translocation, in which the breaks occurs at the centromere region. The short arms of two different acrocentric chromosomes breaks, leaving sticky ends that cause the two long arms to join, forming single large chromosome with two long arms. For example, about Robertsonian translocation between chromosome number 14 and number 21. The chromosome cause Down syndrome translocation. Some gametes that lack either of the chromosomes and some gametes that have extra material from one translocating chromosomes. كمثال على النوع الروبرتسون ترانسلوكيشن هو ما يحدث الترانسلوكيشن ما بين كروموسوم رقم 14 وكروموسوم رقم 21 كلاهما من النوع الأكروسنتريك. يحدث كسر ضمن السنترومير، منطقة السنترومير تنتج لنا نهايات لاصقة تتحد مع بعضها، اللونج ارمز يتحد مع بعضها يكون لنا كروموسوم with two long arms. هذا النوع يسبب متلازمة داون تكون تختلف عن نوع المتلازمة داون اللي تنتج من الترايسومي داون سيندروم. هنا زيادة لا يحدث زيادة بعدد الكروموسومات، فقط زيادة قطعة بالكروموسومية، نقص في أحدهما وزيادة في الأخرى. أما هناك فيكون هو زيادة بعدد الكروموسومات وهو كروموسوم رقم 21.
The third type of translocation is insertion. This type of the structural changes require 3 breaks between the 2 non-homologous chromosomes, followed by insertion of the segment between the 2 breaks of the 1 chromosome into the break in non-homologous chromosome. The other type of the structural aberration is isochromosome. During the cell division, the centromere of the chromosome may divide it perpendicular to the long axis of the chromosome instead of parallel to it. If this mistake in the division occurs in the submedian centromere, chromosome X or chromosome 21, the chromosome divided into long and short chromosome, both with metacentric, as appear in this image. The last type of the structural aberration is ring chromosome. Ring chromosome may arise when the telomeres are lost, leaving the sticky ends that adhere to form ring chromosome, as shown in this image. The ring chromosome can produce symptoms. For example, a small ring chromosome of DNA from the chromosome number 22 causes cat eye syndrome. Thank you.